Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees for today's Bhagavath Katha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pestaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pestaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Siva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitudes and make many prayers to Srila Prabhupada for he giving us a good opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Tell loudly please. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna, we are doing Srimad Bhagavatam. It is in first canto, 12th chapter, verse 24. I shall repeat the verse 3 times slowly, word by word. Please repeat along with me. Thereafter, I shall do the narration. And this chapter deals about the birth of Parikshit. You know who is Parikshit? Do not know. He was emperor about 5,300 years ago for the entire world. He is the son of Parikshit Abhimanyu and grandson of Arjuna. All these things have taken place. So, he was saved by Krishna Paramatma within the womb of his mother Uttara. And his birth has taken place after the war, after Abhimanyu was killed. At that time, Uttara was pregnant. So, after the war, he was saved because Ashwatthama, the only survivor of Kauravas, he wanted to kill Pandavas by aiming Brahmastra. But Krishna diverted the Brahmastra towards Uttara and it struck Uttara. There Krishna Paramatma within the, because you know God is there in everybody. जो भगवान ने उत्तरा के देह के अंदर है, उन्होंने came before that womb and saved from Brahmastra. And outside Krishna who was with Pandava, he said, I have saved the child, he will be known as Parirakshitaha and in the future he will become the famous in the name of Parikshit. And he is saved by me. He was the pure devotee. Like that the story has started and I shall do this sloka and do the narration later. Sarva Sad, please tell, Sarva Sad Guna Mahatmaye Yesha Krishnam Anuvrataha Ranti Deva Ivadaro Yatihi Iva Dharmikaha. Please tell loudly. Sarva Sadguna Mahatmaye Yesha Krishnam Anuvrataha Ranti Deva Ivodaro Yatihi Iva Dharmikaha. The Bhagavatam, what we are, I am telling and you are listening, is the same thing. Parikshit Maharaja, he heard from Shuka Maharshi, the son of Vyasadeva, within 7 days and night, without any break. And it contains 18,000 verses. Everything is in Sanskrit. And Shuka Maharshi went on telling, he went on hearing. Along with him, so many other his ministers, sages were there. Because he was cursed by Shringi Muni's son for having Parikshit Maharaja put a dead snake in his father's neck. So that way he cursed that he would die, Parikshit Maharaj would die within 7 days with the curse of a snake called Takshaka. So he cannot escape that one, but within 7 days he has to do something to get liberated, because he knows what is liberation, salvation, मोक्ष क्या है वो सब जानते हैं. तो उसके लिए क्या करना है? He called all his scholars, pandits, everybody, and when he inquired to listen this glories of Krishna, he made immediately, instantly, a big pillar was constructed in which he, along with sages, ministers, sat there. Before that, before going there, he crowned his son Janamejaya as the emperor of this earth, and he went there and said, same time, Sukamarshi, you know Sukamarshi, how he was born. Sukamarshi is the son of Vedavas Bhagwan. Vedavas is again incarnation of Krishna himself. Sukamarshi was in the womb of mother. We are in the womb of our mother for 9 months. 9 months रहते हैं. लेकिन परीक्षित सुकुमारसी ने 16 वर्ष माता के घर में था. जैसे परीक्षित was शुद्ध डिवोटी భక్త, उसी तरह అదే విధంగా సుకుమార్షి కూడా శుద్ధమైన భక్తుడు. ఆయన తల్లి గర్భంలో ఉంటూ మళ్ళీ బయటికి రాలేదు. ఆ సమయంలోనే వేదవ్యాస్ భగవాన్, he has imparted all the knowledge of Vedas, Mahabharata, all Puranas to Sukamarshi. When he was 16 years old in the womb of his mother, Vedamarshi has instructed, hey पुत्र, अभी तुम बाहर आना है. तो उन्होंने बोलते कि मैं इस माया में आकर्षित हो जाऊँगा. So he said, you are already शुद्ध हो गए. शुद्ध होने से you will not get attracted to come. After his birth, because he is already 16 years old, he is having full gnana, knowledge. उन्होंने अपने माता पिता को प्रणाम किए. Just he covered his private parts with langoti, lion cloth, and he left. And straight away he came to, he knows that what is going to happen in Hastinapura. In Hastinapura he came there, and he has narrated the entire Bhagavatam in Sanskrit verse. Here I am telling the sloka, reading the sloka and narrating. There it was, no narration was there, because even Parikshit was a Sanskrit scholar. उस कारण उन्होंने बहुत रात दिन 7 दिन उन्होंने तक्षक आके काटने से पहले he has done it. So the word-to-word meaning of this verse is Sarvasat Guna Mahatmayi, glorified by all the godly attributes. Yeshaha, this child, that is Parikshit. Krishnam, like Lord Krishna. Anuvartaha, a follower in his footsteps. Within the womb itself, he was a devotee of God. And after taking birth, he had full knowledge. And he followed everything. And in the end, he wanted to listen to the glories of Krishna, because he knows that, because we have taken many births, not as human beings. मानव का जन्म चले, मनुष्य के रूप में नहीं जन्म लिए, किसी पशु पक्षी योनि में जन्म लिए. It is lakhs and of lakhs this thing. With great difficulty, भगवान की कृपा से we got this human birth, and also has given us intelligence. अभी किसी को जंतु को यहाँ बिल्ली को कुत्ते लेगा यहाँ बिठा तो they don't sit, they just bark, they do meow meow and go away. Because we have intelligence, we sit here to this one, try to understand that one. That is what we are doing. But many people who are outside, who are following the wrong thing, other मार्ग में चलते हैं, they don't have any belief. मूर्ख लोग हैं, they are fools. So this one, Yudhishthira, after the birth of this child, he made lot of charity, धान दिए, विप्र लोगों को धान दिए. जैसे हम लोग साधारण लोग शिशु का, बच्ची या पुत्र या पुत्रिका का हॉरोस्कोप बनवा के ब्राह्मण से पूछते हैं, प्रश्न करते हैं उनका भविष्य कैसा है. उसी तरह he made lot of charities to brahmanas and asking questions to them about his future. And he was, in the earlier 2-3 verses, he was told, Brahmins told, because there are different stages are there. Each and everyone, they gave their views. One said he will be exactly like Ikshvaku, that is ancestor of Rama, and also will follow the Ramarajya, like that. And other Brahmin told he will be like same as the Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja himself. Because Dharmaraja, he follows only Dharma. And here they are saying, they are connecting him to Yayati. Yayati is also Pandava's Purvaja. He was, his son was Nahusha. This was about 32 generations earlier. Even after Janamejaya, 10 generations ruled over all over the country. But subsequently, as Kali Yuga time already come in and 1000 years was over, now it is 5300 years. That means 4300 ago also Pandavas were ruling. Their next generations. So after that, many other kings, they came into let's say existence. They fought with them, and those next generation, they became weak because of Kali Yuga time. Now present situations happen. Presently we don't have kings except in one or two places, but everywhere it is elected governments. So this child was almost as good as Lord Krishna by following his footsteps. Brahman log ne kah rahe. In magnanimity he will become as the great king as Ranti Deva. Ranti Deva ke jaise, Ranti Deva earlier was a very good king. He will be following him. And in the religion, he will be like Maharaji Yayata. Faith. Religion means again it is not Hindu, Muslim, Christian, all these things. These religions are made by us. There was no religion existing by the name of Hindu. We are not Hindus, that is wrong. Our religion name for the entire world, religion name is Sanatana Dharma. So there was no religion. And we got this Sindhu name only about 200 or 300 years ago. English people, they have given us, because they could not pronounce the Sindhu Nadi as Sindhu Nadi. You know, the Sindhu Nadi is there existing between Pakistan and our Bharat country. So they could not pronounce Sindhu Nadi. They called it as Hindu Nadi. And because all the people other side, they know that they were Mohammedans, so they did not give any name. For us, they called, on the other side of Hindu Nadi, they called us Hindus. Oh, so we are Hindus. Like that we have agreed. Otherwise, for the entire world, it is only Sanatana Dharma. About 2024, 2025 now, when Christ was existing, because whoever followed him, they became Christians. About 1700 or 1800 years ago, when Prophet was there, Muhammad Prophet was there, who followed him became Mohammedans. And like that, Jains, Buddhists, everything, it has happened so. Again, Buddha means many people who follow Gautam Buddha say they are Buddhists. But Buddha is not. Gautam Buddha is also Buddha. But there are many Buddhas who say that there is no form of God, there is no God. Who will say those people are known as this, you don't do himsa, you follow ahimsa, all those who give such these things, narrations, they are known as Buddhists. This will be in future Mahabharata, in Shanti Parva and Anusasa Parva, when I tell Vishnu Sahasranama, in that one detailed explanation will come out of Buddha also. And in the Dashavatara, what Buddha is there, that Buddha Avatara is not at all there. Buddha Avatara is not there. Buddha Avatara is there. Many Buddhas are there like that. The last instruction of Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita is that one should give up everything and should follow in the steps of the Lord. In 18th chapter, 66th verse, 18 अध्याय 66 श्लोक में 66 श्लोकों में भगवंत जब सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य मामेकं प्रवजाहं त्वां समाश्रामि. అంటే पाप नू नाक सरेंडर అయిపో. इफ यू सरेंडर, मैं शरणागति करने से आपका जो भी पाप है वो पूरा मैं निर्मूल करूँगा. ఒక మనమైతే రెండు చేస్తున్నాం, పాపాలు చేస్తున్నాం, పుణ్యాలు చేస్తున్నాం. పుణ్యం చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది, we are going to heavenly planets, whether it can be depending upon the type of punya, we go to Chandraloka, Indraloka, Gandharloka, all those things. But if we are doing papas, we might take birth in the animal life, again depends upon the what type of papa. Or if the crime is more, we might go to hell. Again in hell there are different type of hells. In different type of hell, for different crime, different type of punishment will be there. So they try to give Sakshana Shikshana means training, it's not punishment. Dandana is punishment. So like that it happens. So in the last loka, Krishna Paramatma has said, with all faith, you surrender to him. Again, Krishna means it is not just Krishna whom you see here. Krishna is any avatar. He is having thousands and not Dashavatara, thousands of incarnations, because this universe is, all the universes are trillions of years old. Scientists also agreed, trillions of universes are there. And in every universe, there is one Kailasa, Vaikunta, Brahmaloka, and all this Indaloka, everything is there. Hare Krishna, now the curtains will open for darshan. Please sit and have darshan and continue in the Bhagavatam class. So, in all universes, all these things are there. In all Vaikuntas, Krishna is taken as Mahavishnu Rupa. So, like that, Hare Krishna. So, we need to know that all the universes, so many universes are there, so many times Krishna is taken, because Sadhu Rakshana, Dushta Shikshana. Sadhu Rakshana is the first goal of the God. He needs to save the good people. Dushta Shikshana, again Dushta Dandana, I am not telling Dandana, Dushta Shikshana, he is going to train them. He is going to train them to, because everybody, we all belong to him. हम पूरे उनका ही संतान हैं, उन्हें हम सब लोगों के पिता माता उन्होंने ही हैं. In this world we have अलग माता अलग पिता, but he is our original mata as well as pita. We have 9 types of relations. He is also our husband. He is the original boss. Maybe if you are working somewhere, you will have that boss. He is only temporary. Lekin apna permanent boss, eternal boss is Krishna. So we should follow in the steps of the Lord alone. Less intelligent persons do not agree this great instruction of the Lord, as ill luck would have it. But who is actually intelligent catches up the sublime instruction as immensely benefited. Hey, मूर्ख लोग रहते, fools are there. They don't understand, don't believe in the God. They don't believe in God. Again, like scientists, they say black hole theory. That see, Krishna is black. That black hole could be Krishna. They cannot see him properly because it is very, very, very far off. You can't. हम लोगों को, if my and this Prabhu, we take out his specs, we can't see just each of the face also we can't see properly. And with you people without specs, you can't, even if you might see only to that extent, not in that. So but that black hole theory, what they are giving scientists, it's all Krishna is black. You can accept that black hole as Krishna. They don't accept. Oh, sabhi मूर्ख लोग हैं, they are fools, and they are spending crores and crores of rupees. Okay, for technology advancement, like improving, like because I am able to do it live because I have iPad, iPhone, I am able to do. These technologies is good. You are creating all the facilities. But otherwise, going to other planets, seeing whether there some human beings are there or not there. Human being मान हो रहे तो क्या करते? वो लोग भी यहाँ लेके आते कि what is the cost of it? Going and coming. It's your merely you're wasting your whatever we are paying in the form of taxes. They are wasting that one. Not only they, many people they are looting in different ways. So there is no reason, and every one of you know that we, all jivas, we are going to moon planet after leaving this body. इस शरीर को छोड़ने के बाद पहले अपने आत्मा उनके साथ में 8 चीज, मन, अहंकार, बुद्धि और पंच ज्ञानेंद्र, ये 8 चीज़ों को और आत्मा 9 मिलाकर एक कैप्सूल के ऐसे छोटा सा बहुत छोटा सा शरीर देह मिलेगा. उससे वी डोंट नीड एनी वीसा, सैटेलाइट, रॉकेट. वी गो टू मून प्लैनेट. चंद्र ग्रह को जाते हैं. वहाँ जाने के बाद इट इज सेग्रीगेट. क्या पाप किए है, क्या पुण्य किए है, वो सेग्रीगेट करके इफ यू आर डन मोर ऑफ पुण्य वी गो टू हायर प्लैनेट्स. If you have done sin, we'll go accordingly. We come back and take other births or go to hell. So like that it happens. So as ill luck, only fools do not really believe. मूर्ख लोग भगवान को विश्वास नहीं करते, उनका भगवान का दर्शन भी नहीं करते, आराधना नहीं, दर्शन भी नहीं करते. There is no God. So foolish people do not know the association is the cause of acquiring qualities. भगवान को कैसे जान सकते हैं? You need to come to places like this. मंदिर में आना. See, we are all devotees. आई एम ऑल्सो पूजा भी डिवोटी है, आप सब लोग डिवोटी है, उसीलिए उसी कारण आप यहाँ हैं. बाई एसोसिएटिंग विद डिवोटीज, हियरिंग टू भागवतम, यू लिसनिंग टू द महाभारत, रामायण, सो मेनी पुराणास, यू नो हु व्हाट इज गॉड, देवता कौन है, सभी यू समझ सकते हैं. विल अंडरस्टैंड एंड you will if you don't have trust in him, slowly you will develop. It is not that one time you go to come to the temple, you become this thing. You should frequently visit and try to participate in such this thing. This is also you can see in your YouTube channel, videos also you can see. If you cannot come over here, if you don't have time, anytime you can see @Vijay Kumar-341. So you can also go through the videos. There are more than 1100 videos are there. You can see any time. So therefore, association with the Supreme Personality of God makes one qualified like the Lord. हमें मोक्ष आ गए, एक मोक्ष ही पा लिए तो क्या होता, जैसे भगवान चतुर्भुज है, अपने को वही चतुर्भुज रूप मिलेगा. But not all the gunas of this one. Only God will have all those gunas. And that too importantly 64 gunas और 1000 gunas भगवान के 64 गुण जो है उन्हीं के पास है, वो किसी को नहीं देगी. But we'll have his form, same form as him, and हम उनके सेवा करते रहते. मोक्ष आने का भी उनके ही वैकुंठ, either in the Vaikuntha or क्षीर समुद्रा, where we reach, वहाँ उनका सेवा करते रहते. Because this is a multi-million universes are there. God will be requiring our services in any of them. There we will be doing his service, but again not as such life we won't take. Like Prahlad or Dhruva, they were all liberated souls only. They were earlier liberated souls. See, the Lord is not a material object with whose presence one has to feel such association. हम देखने के लिए भगवान, राम भगवान, कृष्ण भगवान अपने सारा मानव रूप में देख देते, लेकिन अपना देह पंचभूत से बना हुआ है. मट्टी, पृथ्वी, स्किन, वी हैव खून है अपने अंदर, दर इज जल के रूप में है, वायु, वी आर टेकिंग दिस थिंग. बिकॉज ऑफ वैक्यूम, ईथर, दैट इज ईथर, वी आर एबल टू हियर एंड स्पीक. ऑल दिस थिंग, 5 टाइप्स ऑफ दिस थिंग. भगवान का पंचभूत नहीं, पंचोषणमय देह है, पंचोषणमय देह है. उन अपने से यमकल उंडव, ही विल नॉट हैव बोन्स, अपने ऐसे खून नहीं रहेंगे, अपने ऐसे टिश्यूज, मसल्स, मांस नहीं रहेगा, नथिंग लाइक दैट. उनका देह है पंचोषणमय देह है. द लॉर्ड इज प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर एंड एट ऑल टाइम. भगवान ने सर्वव्यापी, इसी कारण जिस समय हिरण्यकश्यप ने पूछा इस कमरे में है क्या, है वो केवल तो तुम्हारे, तो उससे भगवान ने प्रकट हो गए. सो ही इज एवरीवेयर. As we have discussed previously, one can achieve 78% of the godly qualities by Lord's intimate association. He is also giving in the Bhagavatam 78% of God's character gun we can obtain by coming to the temple, associating with the devotees, discussing about it. आपका कुछ समय मिलते हैं, समय मिले उस टाइम में आप क्या करना चाहिए, whether your parents or grandparents, मित्र, बंधु, वो लोग से बैठ के डोंट गॉसिप आउट सम नॉनसेंस. कुछ नॉनसेंस बात करने से कुछ अपने कुछ लाभ नहीं होता. उसके लिए वॉट एवर यू हियर, अब जो भी यहाँ श्रवण करते उसे यू डिस्कस देम, यू टेल देम. अनफॉर्चुनेटली और फॉर्चुनेटली दे आर अनेबल टू कम, मंदिर में नहीं आ सके किसी कुछ कारण से, लेकिन उनके लिए आप क्या करना, जैसे मैं आप लोगों को प्रचार कर रहा हूँ, उसी तरह जो भी आप श्रवण करते सुनते ही वेद विंటున్నారు దాన్ని మీ తల్లిదండ్రులకు, మీ అమ్మమ్మ, నానమ్మ, తాతలకు, వాళ్ళకు మీరు చెప్పాలి. యూ హ్యావ్ టు గ్లోరిఫై దెమ్. The Lord is present everywhere at all times. It is quite possible to have association simply by following his instruction, because the Lord and his instruction and the Lord and his name, fame, attributes and paraphernalia all identical to him. ఇప్పుడు భగవంతుడు మనకు ఇక్కడ అక్షర రూపంలో ఉన్నాడు, మనతో మాట్లాడాడు. उनमें वो शक्ति नहीं है, लेकिन नहीं बात करें, क्योंकि ये कलयुग का नियम है, किसी से ఎవరితో మాట్లాడకూడదు. किंतु उनके क्षीर समुद्र में वैकुंठ में जो कृष्ण भगवान में शक्ति है वो पूरा शक्ति यहाँ विग्रह अच्छा रूप में भी है, अच्छा रूप में भी है। बट हम वी फील, हम क्या समझते, अरे ये तो हम मनुष्य लोग ही बनाए हैं, ये सोने का हो सकता, चांदी का हो सकता, मिट्टी का हो सकता, ఏదైనా కాదు మట్టి దీంట్లో శక్తి ఏముంటా. దట్ ఈస్ फूलिश पीपल थिंक लाइक दैट. बट रियली इंटेलिजेंट पीपल वहाँ स्थापना करते समय, प्रतिष्ठित करते समय मंत्र का उच्चारण करते, बहुत से मंत्रों को उच्चारण करते हुए प्रतिष्ठा की है. सभी शक्ति है. ही कैन लिसन, ही कैन अंडरस्टैंड, ही कैन सी. हम भोग नैवेद्य उनके चरण के पास रखते हैं. फिर उनका देखते ही उनका ऑल इस पार्ट्स को आंख है, कान है, नाक है, ऐसा ఈ విధంగా. కానీ భగవంతుడికి ऑल पार्ट्स आर एवरीथिंग. इस उनका जो पैर है वही आंख है, उनके कान है वो पैर हो सकता, उनका सर भी पैर हो सकता. बट ऑल ऑफ हिज पार्ट्स इज एवरीथिंग. ऑल ऑफ हिज पार्ट्स आर एवरीथिंग. अपने लिए आंख अलग है, नाक अलग है, कान अलग है, అన్ని వేరువేరుగా ఉంది. కానీ భగవంతుడికి అన్నీ ఆయన ఒక దృష్టి పడితే చాలు. उनका दृष्टि होते ही वो अपने भोग देने से वो प्रसाद बन जाता. यू रिलीज दैट वन. एंड व्हाट इज why we give him, he does not need any food. उसमें से ఒక ఆవగింజంతా కూడా తినడు. కానీ expressing our gratitude, thanks. If you somebody gives, she gives some gift to you, you will express thanks to her. Similarly you ought to do it. Similarly God is giving everything. भगवान ने सब कुछ दे रहा है. You just express. Not only food, even नया वस्त्र भगवान के चरणों के पास रख के बोलना, हे भगवान आप दिए सो इस देह को रक्षा करने के लिए मैं नया वस्त्र पहन रहा हूँ. Just tell that one and you can use it. Not even jewelry, new jewelry, you put it in his neck and take it back. He will not hold it. You need not worry about it. So Rantideva is an ancient king prior to Mahabharata period. Mahabharata तो हरे कृष्ण. रंतिदेवा महाराज ने बहुत पहले थे, महाभारत से पहले भी था. ये इसे नारद मुनि ने संजय को बोलते हुए इस द्रोण पर्व में 67th chapter वहाँ कहे थे. He was a great king, liberal for hospitality, distribution of food stuff. सभी लोगों को, प्रजा लोगों को एज ए किंग सभी लोगों को सहायता करते थे, खाने के लिए आहार देते थे. Now the government what they are giving 1 kg, 5 kg rice, that is no, it's all to fool us. In earlier days they used to give freely. Free distribution was there for everybody, irrespective of their caste and creed. Caste and creed they used to distribute to everybody. Like that he used to do. Rantideva supplying cold water, and he also achieved heavenly planet. He used to supply fruits, roots, leaves to the rishis. Thus he was blessed by them for fulfillment of desire. Although a Kshatriya by birth, Rantideva to Kshatriya tha. There were only 4 varnas: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Intelligent people were known as Brahmins. They used to give their education, they used to educate everybody irrespective of their birth. ब्राह्मण लोगों को वेद का पाठ कराते थे, क्षत्रिय लोगों को वेद का सुनाते थे, और आर्चरी दे यूज्ड टू ट्रेन देम. और वैश्य लोगों को खेती बाड़ी करने का, व्यापार करने का ट्रेनिंग, शिक्षण देते थे. शूद्र लोगों के लिए, तीनों वर्ण के लिए सहायता करने के लिए दे यूज्ड टू टीच. लाइक दैट, लाइक पॉटरी, जो वी नीड अर्दन पार्ट्स. कुमारीवाड़ जो मट्टी के पात्र बनाते उसको वही शिक्षण देते थे. तो अपने आभूषण, ज्वेलरी जो बनाते गोल्ड स्मिथ, कंसलीवाड़ के अदे नेर्पिंचेवाరు. उस तरह they used to train everybody, and they used to put food, provide food, clothing, shelter, everything free. Today everything is charged. Hostels are charged, school fees is charged. Now education is not free, hostels are not free, like that. But in earlier days everything was free. But still now everyone believes Brahmin. That is wrong, galat hai. Maybe few Brahmins, because of few Brahmins every Brahmana is being blamed. That is galat hai, nahi karna. Yayati, again Yayati is a great emperor of the world. चक्रवर्ती था, जगत सम्राट, संपूर्ण जगत का. of the world and the original father of all great nations and the world who belong to the Aryan and Indo-European stock. Now we call it as Aryan and Indo-European, but a पूरा एक ही था, जम्बूद्वीप के नाम से जानते थे, पूरा पृथ्वी को जम्बूद्वीप के नाम से जानते थे. He was the son of महाराजा नहुषा ने इंद्र बन गए. कुछ समय इंद्र थे, फिर वापस पृथ्वी पर पड़े, क्योंकि उन्होंने वहाँ इंद्रलोक में पहुँचने के बाद आफ्टर डूइंग 100 अश्वमेध याग, 100 अश्वमेध अनुष्ठान करने के बाद उन्होंने इंद्र पद में इंद्र बन गए. See, one can accept one's own wife, but cannot ask for another's wife. जो पूर्व में रिटायर हो गए, सो इंद्र जो था वो इंद्र का पत्नी सची देवी, उनको उन्होंने चाहते थे, इसीलिए उनको उस कारण उनको श्राप मिल गया. नागलोक में सर्प बन के वहाँ ठहरे थे. उसका श्राप विमोचन कब हुआ? श्राप विमोचन జరిగింది ఎప్పుడు? పాండవులకి 62 జనరేషన్స్ బిఫోర్. అంటే ఇట్స్ నాట్ జస్ట్ 100 years లైఫ్, ఈచ్ వన్ హ్యాడ్ 1 lakh 2 lakh years లైఫ్ అట్ దట్ టైం. ఆ విధంగా 64 జనరేషన్లో వీళ్ళు పాండవులు వచ్చారు. భీముడు ఎప్పుడైతే దుర్యోధనుడు సరోవరంలో తోసేస్తాడో అప్పుడు ఆయన నాగలోకానికి వెళ్తాడో, ఆ సమయంలో వస్తుంది అతనికి విమోచనం. ఆయనే చెప్తాడు, నువ్వు నా మనవాడు అని చెప్తాడు. బికాస్ సేమ్ ఫ్యామిలీ. సో although his youth was very full of romantic, he fell in love with దేవయాని. శుక్రాచార్య యొక్క ఒక కూతురు ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ భూలోకంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు. అది నేను చెప్పింది యయాతి, నవషుడి యొక్క పుత్రుడు యయాతి. యయాతి అవుతుంది ఆయనకు ఆల్రెడీ పెళ్ళి అయ్యింది. తను యువావస్థలో ఉన్నప్పుడు వేట కోసం వెళ్తాడు. క్రూర మృగాల్ని చంపడానికి, ఋషులకి రక్షించడానికి అక్కడ వెళ్తాడు. వెళ్ళినప్పుడు అక్కడ శుక్రాచార్య ఆశ్రమంలో దాహం వేస్తుంది. దాహమిస్తే అక్కడికి వెళ్తాడు. అక్కడ శుక్రాచార్యుడు కనబడు, ఎక్కడో బయట వెళ్ళినాడు. అక్కడ అతని కూతురు దేవయాని ఉంటుంది. ఆ దేవయానిని వరిస్తాడనమాట. ఆయన పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటాడు. దేవయాని విష్ టు మ్యారీ హిమ్, బట్ అట్ ఫస్ట్ హీ రిఫ్యూజ్ టు యాక్సెప్ట్ హర్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ హర్ బీయింగ్ డాటర్ ఆఫ్ బ్రాహ్మణ. అకార్డింగ్ టు శాస్త్రాస్, ఏ బ్రాహ్మణ కుడ్ మ్యారీ ది డాటర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ క్షత్రియ, బట్ ఎ క్షత్రియ కుడ్ నాట్ మ్యారీ ది డాటర్ ఆఫ్ బ్రాహ్మణ. ఇక్కడ ఈ ఒక బ్రాహ్మణుడు, వన్ బ్రాహ్మణ్ కెన్ మ్యారీ ఏ గర్ల్ బిలాంగింగ్ టు ఎనీ అదర్ caste, where it is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra. There is no restriction, because the girl who is coming from the other side is coming to the Brahmin family. Is coming to Brahmin family, they become Brahmins. They become Brahmins but not Shudra. Whereas a Brahmin girl going to other caste becomes Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, like that. Like that it happens. According to Shastra. According to Shastra it happens like that one. Like that, by Brahmin, being a Brahmin, of course I am an old age, my son, he can marry from any other this thing. It can happen. It has happened. So, according to Shastra, the Brahmana could marry the daughter of a Kshatriya, but a Kshatriya could not marry the daughter of a Brahmana. They were very cautious about Varnasankara population in the world. Shukracharya amended the law of forbidden marriage and induced Emperor Yayati to accept Devayani. He amended, like Waqf Board amendment has taken place. Like many amendments take place in parliament and assemblies. Similarly, Shukracharya himself, because he is a great Acharya, though he was the guru of Rakshasas, he is a Devata only. Shukracharya is also one of the Devatas. He amended the act. He amended the act and he made a Kshatriya boy to marry a girl of Brahmin family. That is his daughter. They were very cautious about Varnasankara population in the world. Shukracharya amended this law of forbidden marriage and induced Emperor Yayati to accept Devayani. ఇది ఎందుకు అవుతుందంటే మనం యాక్చువల్లీ టుడే ఇక్కడ ఐ టెల్ యూ లిటిల్ దిస్ థింగ్. ఎవ్రీబడి షేక్స్ హ్యాండ్. వన్ దిస్ men shaking hands, again infections are carried. COVID time lo we strictly followed, it gone. But women also, girls, boys, they shake hands. That is wrong. Here that is the reason. What happens? This Devani had many other servants with her. Devani. Once when she was playing with those things, one girl was a Rakshasa's daughter. She was also friend. Demons also is not bad demons. There are good demons like Prahlad also demon, we worship him. Vishnu also demon, we worship him. So his daughter, she was playing with her, but she was jealous about Devani. She just pushed her into the open well. It was a dry well, pushed her in, and she went away. She never cared for her because that Rakshasa was a king. That Rakshasa was a king, and this Shukracharya was a guru for that Rakshasa. So that daughter, Shukra he thought that Shukra is working, but Shukra is not working. He is an Acharya, he cannot be a servant. You can't say Prabhupada is a servant, he is our Acharya. And so, like that, he was an Acharya, you can't call him servant. She was screaming. See, at the same time, this king Yayati comes over there. He hears this screaming. He saws that that woman is fallen in the well. To lift him, he gives his hand. And she also gives her hand because she has to come out. She gives her hand. Like they come out. After coming out, it's not that they have fell in love and a thing. Their marriage is over. This is known as Panigrahana. This is known as Panigrahana. Some invitation now also people say Panigrahana also. Panigrahana. One woman holding other person's hand, they become wife and husband. In present time, many girls, boys, they have a hand. So many times marriage is over between them. So that is wrong for that reason. So because he has held his hand, he says, "Oh king, now you have to marry me." He says, "What? I'm a king and I'm a basha. I need not marry you. I never fell in love or committed anything." But no. Our panigrahana is over. You have held my hand. He said, "Only to save you I have done. I have saved you I have done. But how can it happen?" At that time when Shukracharya will come at the same time, so she will tell her about this thing. Then he insists, Yayati. Otherwise he will say, "I will curse you." Like that he insists. Yeah, because he is a Brahmin, so Acharya. So like that they become this thing. And from there Pandava Vamsha will come. From her, we are all these kings, they belong to that family, Yayati. So Shukracharya amended this law. Devani had a girlfriend named Sharmishta. That girl's name was Sharmishta, daughter of that demon, who also fell in love with the emperor and thus went with her friend Devani. Shukracharya will send because he comes to know about that with his divine vision. You will see that Sharmishta, the daughter of the king, as a Rakshasa demon, has sent like that one. So he will send. What Shukra will tell? He will tell, "I am withdrawing my Acharya-ship with you. I am going away." In Acharya gonna Elipotan. But that man, he needs Acharya. He is leading him with good advices. He cannot leave him. So when he prays for that one, he keeps a condition. Your daughter should become a servant to my daughter in the Antaspura of Yayati. So like that he will send that Sharmishta also there. So Sharmishtas will have illicit relationship with the Yayati. That Devayan will come to know. It's a very big story. Mahabharata I've told in detail. So and all the kings, all the Pandava, everybody belongs to Sharmishta's this thing. Sharmishta, not Devayan. So Sharmishta begot sons of her. When this was known, Devani, she went to her father and lodged a complaint. Yayati was much attached to Devani, and when he went to his father-in-law's place to call her, Shukracharya was angry with him and cursed him to become impotent. He will become old. Not only impotent, he will become old. He was only just 25 or 30 years. He became as old as 100 years. And he cannot have any relationship with his wife. Whether Sharmishta or Devani, he has two wives, he can't have anything. So, Devani had 4 sons. They had 4 sons. He will call everybody and take to, their name was Yadu, Turavasu, Druhyu, Anu, Puru. 5 sons. Pururava. Pururava is the 5th. So he goes to his first son and asks him to exchange his youth with his old age. He says, why should I don't know what type of the arrangement was there, they could exchange. అలా మార్చుకునే ఇది ఉండింది. తన యవ్వనం ఇచ్చి తన వృద్ధత్వం ఇచ్చి యవ్వనం తీసుకోవాలి. Elder son does not agree. Second son, third son, fourth son, they won't agree. When they don't agree, this fifth son, Puru accepts. Puru accepts, and he, for a lot of time, he gave his youth to his father. He has accepted his old age. Like that, he was suffering. After enjoying with so many other women, his wives, he comes, what mistake I have done? My son is suffering. Then again, they will exchange it back. So for that reason, he after that one, what happens? First 4 sons from here. Krishna's family, all families, I'll tell you. The first son name was Yadu. His dynasty was Yadu dynasty, where Krishna belongs, Yadu dynasty. And all these people, Mulayam Singh Yadav, Lalu Prasad, all those people belong to that Yadav family, Yadu family. Again, the Yavana means Yavana dynasty. This is Turkish. Turka valanda akkanchi vacharu. From Turkey. So Turkish dynasty akkada. Again Boja dynasty. Cambodia Raja, like that. Boja dynasty is that one. And the Greek, the Mlecha dynasty. Tribals. They are the Mlecha. All this Greek land, actually all these English people, all who are in the Greece and other places, they are all tribals. Mlecha family. But today they are well educated and they have advanced in technologies, all things, Americans, everybody. Otherwise, they all belong to Mlecha family. So, and the Pururava dynasty this is the same thing. Pandava dynasty is Pururava dynasty. All emanated to spread all over the world. He reached the heavenly planets. Yayati reaches the heavenly planets, but didn't of his pious activities, because as a king he has done a lot of good activities. But he fell down from there because of his self-advertisement and criticizing other souls. Mahajanikavadi, even అక్కడ వెళ్ళి ఉన్నత లోకాలు వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత కూడా he was self-praising. We should never do. స్వయం ప్రశంస కభీ భీ नहीं करना. We are doing something. Because I am doing all this preaching, I can't go out and say I am doing preaching, I am great. Others are, I cannot say. God has given me an opportunity, I am doing. But it's not for my benefit, for everybody's benefit I am doing. Maybe I may also benefited in that one, but everybody's benefit I am doing. So we should not do Swayam Prashamsa at all. He performed more than 1,000 different sacrifices, gave in charity very liberally, and very influential king. His majestic power was felt all over the world. His youngest son agreed to award him his youthfulness, that I told you earlier, Bunde Jeppesan Miku. Youthfulness, when he troubled with lustful desire, even for 1,000 years. ఎన్ని రోజులు అనుభవించాడు? 1000 సంవత్సరాలు అనుభవించాడు, taking the youth. After 1,000 years he returned. That means today in the Kali Yuga our life is 100 years. But in the Satya Yuga, during, హరిశ్చంద్రుడు తెలుసా మీ అందరికీ? సత్యమే పలికాడు, అబద్ధం పలికేవాడు కాదు. ఆ సత్యయుగంలో 1,00,000 సంవత్సరాలు మనుషుల యొక్క ఆయుస్సు, మానవుల ఆయుస్సు 1,00,000 సంవత్సరాలు, 8,00,000 వర్స్. And during Treta Yuga, Dasharatha and Rama, that period it is 11,000 years, 10,000 years. And during, of course, Rama ruled for 11,000 years, Dasharatha lived for 60,000 years. It's a rare cases it's happened because Rama himself is a god. So, and in Dwapara it was 1,000 years. Though life was 1,000 years, Krishna stayed here only for 125 years. After 125 years, his goal was finished. He left. And in Kali Yuga we have 100 years, but not guaranteed. Everyone will not live 100 years. Some people, the child will die immediately after birth, or 10 years, 15 years. There is no age, this thing. Youthfulness, middleness, nothing. So, his youngest son agreed to award youthfulness. Pahile hi bata diya, like exchange, enjoyed for 1,000 years that person and returns it. Finally he became detached from the worldly life and returned the youthfulness again to the Puru. He wanted to hand over the kingdom to Kuru, but his noblemen and the subjects did not agree. But when he explained the subjects of the greatness of Kuru, they agreed to accept Kuru as the king. And this Emperor Yayati retired from the family life and left for the forest. He will do the crowning of Kuru, and he will go away to the forest and do. Here we will stop this verse. Again we will be starting Bhagavatam on Tuesday. From Tuesday to Friday, this time we have Bhagavatam, and Tuesday to Friday, from Tuesday to Thursday, next week, today also we don't have, again next week also we don't have on Friday, but otherwise Tuesday to Friday we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Bhagavad Gita, Thursday, Friday, Mahabharata. So we shall chant, we shall disperse for now after chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times. Swasti prabhyavantyam nyayena margena mahi mahishaha go brahma shubhastu nityam samasta loka sukhino bhavantu kayena vacha manasendrivya buddhyatpate swabhat karomi yajyat prasmai narayana iti sarpayami srimannar sarpayam sarvam Sri Krishna arpastu mangalam 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 nitya mangalam. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Loudly please, 10 times loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, this is a Mahamantra without any regulations. This you can chant 24 hours, anytime, any place. You see that it's a clean place, sit and do. You do it in your as a meditation within your mind. If you are alone, if somebody else also is there, you can do like this, standing loudly, so that even they will be encouraged to do. By doing this in this Ihaloka, on the earth, whatever desires you have, it will be fulfilled. But of course, time to time it will be fulfilled, because you have done the chanting today, tomorrow it will happen. It's not an instant Maggie. It will take its own time. As per the requirement, you will get. And also by remembering God, at the end of our life, if you remember, we get salvation, moksha, liberation. We will not have again some lakhs of births in the animal life. Our human life is also animal life, because we are specialized animals, we have intelligence. That's the reason we are known as human beings. Otherwise, we are also animals only. So because we have intelligence, we are known as human beings. So we will not get into this life cycle. To get out of this birth cycle, we need to remember God. Whether it is you remember Rama, Krishna, Srinivasa, Govinda, he has many thousands of names. Any name you remember, you get moksha. I don't say that you have to remember only Krishna present in this ISKCON temple. Any of his names, any of his names. And it is easy to chant this Hare Krishna mantra because it has no regulation. There are many other mantras are there which I do, but for which regulations are there, we have to follow those regulations. Otherwise, it will give reverse effect. It will give reverse effect. And if you, this Hare Krishna mantra, even while bathing you can have. If you, while bathing also you can chant. Why means God is situated in everybody. While taking bath, you imagine that you are doing the Abhisheka. Here in the God we do the Archarupa Abhisheka. Similarly, when you are doing the bath, you chant Hare Krishna mantra, thinking that you are doing Abhisheka for the God in yourself. While preparing food in the kitchen, you chant this mantra so that Though you specifically, even if you don't take it to the temple room also, it becomes prasada because chanting mantra. But the only instruction Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is given is गिनती करते हुए 108 बार मणि में जपमाला में गिनती करते हुए 64 राउंड करने के लिए बताइए. It comes to 6,912 times. It takes 6 hours. Just you divide that time, morning, early morning, some 1-2 hours, whenever you find 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever is, see, अधिक से अधिक करिए. अधिक करने के you will be having all the benefits. So we shall disperse down. जय श्री राधा गोपनाथ की, जय श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुब्रमण्य की, जय श्री नरसिंह भगवान की, जय श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की, जय श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की, जय श्री पंचतत्वा की, जय श्री मधुबन ग्रंथ की, जय श्री हरिसमावंत की, जय श्री प्रपाद की. हरे कृष्ण.